look into vectors, magnitude of a vector. So we are saying that vectors are quantities that they have both magnitude and also direction. So vectors, let's use this to represent a vector. They often have, they always have magnitude. Magnitude is shown with two straight lines like this. Magnitude and also direction, yes. Unit vector signifies direction of a vector. So we are saying that a vector will have magnitude and also direction. But we shall look into what we mean by magnitude of a vector. Now, before I do that, if we make this the subject formula, what do you think becomes a unit vector? A unit vector will be equal to divide both sides by the magnitude, right? That will be the vector itself divided by the magnitude of the vector. In all these things, it seems like I am speaking in tongues. So I shall bring them to the normal components, the 2D or 3D components, so that it will be more clear for you to understand. So quickly, I will make sure you understand this one first, which is magnitude of a vector first, before going to know how to compute a unit vector. Before I proceed, let me tell you, a unit vector is a vector that has a magnitude of 1. So what do we mean by magnitude? What do we mean by magnitude of a vector? Let's say I have vector A as 2i plus 3j plus 4k. Yes, we show vectors in this form. If I say find the magnitude of vector A, which is written like this, these two lines shows magnitude. How do we get this? It's simple. You simply get a long square root like this. Now, simple, 3 components, you have 3 brackets. Yes, plus in the middle. The 3 brackets must have their squares. Yes. To obtain your magnitude of a vector, just draw a long square root for 3 components, I, j, k. Now for your I, we have 2. For your j, we have 3. For your k, we have 4. So let's complete this. We have this to be 2 squared, 2 times itself, that's 4 plus 9 plus 4 times itself is 16. So if we simplify this, we have 4 plus 9, 13 plus 16, that is about 29. So the magnitude of A is 29 units. So actually, finding magnitude is very, very simple. So let's take one more example. To obtain magnitude of B, what do? We simply go ahead and draw our square roots. So the square root goes like this. We say that the magnitude of B is equal to what? Is equal to a long square root. Yeah. So bracket square plus bracket square. If it's 2 components, 2 brackets. 3 components, 3 brackets. So plus bracket squared. For J is 2. For K is minus 3. If you have negative, include your negative sign. That is minus 3. For I, there's nothing. When you have nothing, there's 1. Invincible. Invincible 1. So here becomes 1. So go ahead and simplify. That would be 1 times itself, 1, plus 2 times itself, 4, minus 3 times itself, negative squared, positive, that's plus 9. So in the end, we are going to have the answer to be 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 9, 14. 14 units is the magnitude of B. We have learned how to find magnitude of a vector. Yes. So if it's 2 components, a short square root, 3 components, a longer square root. Unit vector, let's say A is equal to the vector A over the magnitude of A. Yes. So now you know the symbol for vector, the symbol for magnitude of a vector, and the symbol for unit vector. Yes. So what do we do now? Given that A is this, find unit vector of A. This will be that unit vector A is equal to vector A over the magnitude of vector A. So it's simple. We have the vector A already, but we don't have the magnitude. Therefore, we'll go ahead and find the magnitude of vector A, and that will be that will be what's vector A? That will be I minus 2j plus 5k all over magnitude of A will be a long square root, as I've learned, all over squared plus squared plus squared. Yeah, so what goes here? 1. What goes here? Minus 2. What goes here? 5. So when I simplify, I'll have it that A, unit vector A is equal to I minus 2j plus 5k all over 1, sorry, that should be square here, 1 plus 4 plus 25, and this is I minus 2j plus 5k all over, are you still following? All over that's 20. 1 plus 4, 5 plus, that's 30. So that's the answer for unit vector A. But times in the OBJ option, you can see it as this way. That will be like this: 1 over root 30 into I minus 2j plus 5k. That's the answer. That'll be all for magnitude and direction of a vector, that is the unit vector. Remember, the magnitude of a unit vector is equal to 1. I will explain this in our next class. Once more, I am Hoget Emmanuel. Thank you for watching the Learn Extra video.